Back in black, and I'm coming back. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Mm. Sup, Oats? Relatively short stream. Uh, so, let's see what's happening. I just logged on for the Annie. Let's do some shit. This is 2 to stars. This is the better wheel, I think. Yep. It looks exactly the same as one of the past wheels. 100 ethereal cores. I think it's ethereal cores, yep. And the seed. Complete Forgotten Seed of Love. Okay. Yeah, it's. As I thought, it's just doubled. And this is. Yeah. The Black Cat. Already 29,000 lives are gone. So let's see the individual rewards. Clear it. Oh, you only have to clear 10 times each. This is the community event. So personal log, only have to clear that much. Okay. Black Gold Rush. Isn't this worse? Yeah, so there's no more infinite farming rewards here, so this is worse. Okay. So this is, I assume it's locked. But let me check. Let me check. It's 1 Chaos, 1 fucking Caro. So let's do... What do we do here? Let's do Nymph. And grab this shitter. Let's grab G-Doll. Let's grab a random unit. Doesn't matter. Must deploy 1. Oh my fucking gosh, dude. That's off. You have to support 1 support unit each time. It's one of those things again. Okay. I wonder if wheels are locked. Let me just do it without wheels and check if it's locked. I'm too lazy to read the patch notes. I assume it's easy enough for me to do this. Level 70. So let's just use the worst. Because last time it was locked. The key flare. Let's scroll up. Okay, let's just do like the shittiest fucking thing. Just in case it is like one time like past Annie's. If it's one time like past Annie's, this is so bad. I assume they learned their mistake. I assume they learned their mistake. This is my hope. They've learned their mistake. And you can use wheels and units over and over again. So this is a shit garbage team. But we'll see. This is the worst team I can think of here. Otherwise, I have to make a spreadsheet every day for this shit. So we'll see. Do I have to make a raid spreadsheet? Because it's limited to fucking 1 run a day? Hopefully not. And we're good here. Don't need this. Use the furnace. Okay, this is the shittiest team I can think of. Rouse. Zoo. This is still better. So, no breakpoint. Just use it naked. Again, the level 1 Uvosh is just to test if it's garbage. That's the only reason. He's just here to see if it's it locks out the wheels, because I'm too lazy to read. Okay, this is the key. One of their support cards. I don't need to use that right now. Sprinting call. 9. Okay, G-Doll's about to evolve. There's no reason to evolve it right now. As you see, there's literally no reason. This doesn't help. Sure. We'll save it for next turn. There's no reason to use Zoo's Exalt this turn. Four hit. This. Okay. This is borrowing a whale zoo. If it is one time each, I'm gonna have to make another guide on stream, and that'll be annoying. So this is sure. Screech. We're gonna rouse. Again, don't recommend this team. I just made the weakest team I can think of that can still clear. Okay. We're good. Check breakpoint. We're at 80. Feed a baby. Face descent. Do a little screech. We're good. So let's see here. We're just gonna play this defense. That's always gonna happen. We're going to now Exalt here to draw cards and see what we get. So 4 hit, DR, that's fine. But let's see if we can avoid that DR. I want to play this. But first, Exalt. And let's trigger. 8 stacks is enough to make it worth it, trigger. This is worth it. Good defense up. Furnace is full. Okay. This is harder than the last Black Cat event because the HPs are higher, but it's still easy with the whale buffs. It's not worth it using that. See what we get here. So I want the G-Dog card. Screech. This. And it's dead. I bet it locks. It's probably locks. Do I have to make a fucking shitty spreadsheet for this? Oh my gosh, it doesn't lock! Holy shit! It's a good change! Holy shit, it doesn't lock! It doesn't lock the posse or the wheels like the past Anni raids. That's good. Okay. Okay, that makes this super easy. That makes this super easy. This is Caro. Well, yeah, this is... It's actually Dorsey. I can't believe they made it not lock. Okay, that changes everything. Yeah. What's the fast thing I can do here? I do a 24 one. Zoo's pretty slow there. To Will, no, Red Will. Holy shit, it doesn't lock, guys. I cannot believe it. So let's do this percent damage. Pikmin dies. And, no, let's just do Degelit. Shit. Just grab, something key flare here. So we could do like a bunch of teams. Okay. What are the requirements? Is this just like random teams? I can just do one team over and over again, I assume. Doesn't lock. So we just use our best units. Just use our best Caro. I wonder if Thorazine is strong enough to one-shot this. The answer is probably no. I'll tell you right now, the answer is probably no. But I think I'm going to borrow a Whale Dies for her new changes. And I'll just grab the... Because theoretically, a Thorazine should be able to one-shot this. Yeah, it's just simple farming now. It's not like I have to min-max. Okay, I gotta use this wheel for this team, and yeah, it's good. Good change. Good change. Good change. All right, let's just do that. Sorry, guys, I'm just coughing up my lungs. Key flare. If just one team over and over again, I just use my best team over and over again. It's pretty easy. Key flare, and let's double up with the Pikmin here. Thorazine can use this. Let's see if Thorazine is fast enough. So, since we don't have to use this, let's just... Either we're going to use the fucking, this one. And we're going to add a hand size wheel, everything. This is good. I forgot what turn he starts summoning the cats. But if you start summoning the cats really fast, this is, Pun Death. Yeah. Only that because he summons the cats. Ooh, he does a 4. If it was Caucus, I would fucking just run a Caucus meme all the time. Because Caucus would be very good here. Because Caucus is just excellent and turn frequently. Sorry about that. Because you want to play counter onto this cat. Ideally. But beggars can't be choosers. Can only drop that ender wheel one time. I think it's two times. I think it's two times. I think it's 2 times, and then it's the other banner. If I read the patch notes right. If I read the patch notes right, it should be 2 times. I'm just gonna arouse random units. I don't need to think here. We're just gonna keep dirging. Yeah, I think Jellet would have been faster. Just want to give Dorsey the good old try. Grab this. Oh. There you go, Dorsey. Ooh. There you go, Pikmin. We have a few hand space. Alright, start doing damage. Let's see, let's do... I don't want any of these, but this is the least bad. Okay, this should kill it, and I can push it. Okay, these are just bugged animations. So he doesn't get invuln when he pushes. Doesn't get invuln when he pushes. I didn't expect that. Oh, if he doesn't get invuln, I just... Okay, this should be enough. Doesn't get invuln. So, knowing that... Gel it. Sparl the thighs. Just need a lot of strength here. Excuse me. Let's just do this. We'll just make a different team every time, just to spice things up. No race here. Let's grab this. Don't need a Pikmin, it clutters our hand. Let's just grab this shit. Get rid of this. Where's my alienness? There it is. Gel it. Random dies. Okay, gel it. Second wheel. I'll just grab this, because our crit rate should be pretty high. Oh yeah, I forgot. Needed 1 chaos unit. Okay, well, who doesn't mess up the flow here? Hamill doesn't mess up the flow. Gives us some strength. Or Riker. Or Riker. Either one. But I don't have a whaled out Riker, so I think Hamill is a better choice here. This should be better. rouse the big dies. Posse, bloodthirsty. Should have played this, but it's whatever. We're good. Rousing to gel it next. Yeah. One, two, three. Okay, next turn I'm gonna push. OE to will, OE. No. Just go for... Well, what's your goal? Are you aiming for 425 or are you just aiming for 300 D-tide? What's your goal? What's your life's goal? That's something you should ask yourself first. What's your goal? Small wish right there. If your goal is to go for 425, just get more carries. If not, you just want to make your team stronger. If your goal is that, hold up, let me just. Oh, so that is the con of this. Does not that good at clearing these mob waves here. Okay, so gel is not the play here. Yeah, gel is not the play here. I think the warrior scene might actually be the play to clear these mobs. Strike final damage. Oh. So let's... I need dupe. Yeah, whatever happens, I am gonna dupe. I am gonna bone everyone. Get more key flare. New character support her. Zaya. Saya is the new character. Strike. It's a bit of waste, but yeah, I think I just run Dorsey in here. Just min-max that team again. I don't know why I chose this. I thought I had more cards, but I didn't. So you just go for Zoo and fucking Dorsey teams here. Interesting. Zoo and Dorsey teams. Or G-Doll. But I know that that's not the play. Grab the Dorsey. Bought the $30. Where to spend and what to buy. I really don't know what to get. My Gellet is E3. Yeah, you don't need more Gellet because you clear. Even I don't have because she's super strong. You can just keep her there. She can clear Alert 5 easily. Kaleido. Oh, it's a fucking scam. Yeah, Kaleido's a scam. It's just random. I wouldn't recommend it. Let's go over all the packages before I go back to there. What's this? Reveille. Vessel. Cost 1. Permanently cost 2. Hanabigi. Okay, exploration. Ichi. All these cards have retained. Trigger 2 times. Oh, this is actually really good for a fucking discard team. Discard team, you can transform this really easily. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, that is good. Combat tutorial. Oh, I hate doing these. Awaken. Okay, that's the awakening shit. Get bosses. Alright, these are always scams. Odin Ember. Yeah, this is all scams. New avatar hasn't released yet, right? New unit? Yeah, should have released. I'm gonna get all this Silver Prime. So where's the tracker for the event for Awakening? There should be a tracker somewhere, right? Where is the tracker? Combat training. You guys know my mobile, the tracker for the shit. How much money you spent. There's usually a tracker somewhere. I'm fucking blind. I can't see it. No. It's for the spending 30,000 shit. Where's the spend 30,000 tracker? I mean, buy 30,000. It's the Saya icon. Saya icon. Unfading memory. I don't see. It's just this package. Blossom Court? No. Next one is this. Or this. Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't count. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this. Yeah, that's a lot of money. And it doesn't count the reclaim. Questing to Will team. For Carol Will? Because Carol Will is not really a good thing for this event. Carol Will isn't real. Okay, so Black Gold Rush 10 times. Yeah, I sell it. I don't have to play this dog shit unit. Okay. Don't need to stun. Grabbing the dies. Key flare. Yeah, I'll just run this. Grab this. And dies is the best choice here. Where is the fucking best posse? Don't even want this, actually. I just want something that can fill the Dorsey up faster. Not this for sure. Never grab this. Fine, I'll just use the random one. Yeah. One of his tries are over. Yeah, door scene's good. It depends on how much Silver Prime you bought over the lifetime of your account. That is the answer. I'll save this for when the cat spawns. Rouse again. Rouse dies. More Vuln, that's good. Doricine. Doricine. Don't need to consume a baby, I just want to do the damage. I think this should be enough to kill. Get rid of this baby. Fuck, the hand size. I've got like the dies buff is 3 cards. Whatever. Yeah, her thing is really nice. I'm probably gonna get her up to +12 myself because there's nothing else I can pull for that makes sense. Dai's the only one that makes sense for me. So that's what I'm gonna do. But do what you want. And sure, let's just rouse. Should be close to killing him in a chain with Doricine here. Is this strike? Nope. Nope. Whatever. These are all bad. It will count into... No, it does not count. I just tested it. It does not count. It's really bad. It's really bad. It doesn't count. Doesn't count. I don't see anyone. It's a lot of money. Should be, unless it's got delayed. Tulu should be Annie unless it's delayed. Unless it's delayed. So let's just filter this out. Only have one dies whale here. Oh, it's a different whale each time. That's somewhat annoying. So the whales are locked. One nude standard for each realm. Yep, still took 5 turns. Don't expect much. The hard part is getting him super low. That's the hard part. Yeah, the ethereal cards would expire by the time Tulu comes out because that's a patch. That is correct. We're gonna rouse her for next turn. I don't think they should release more standard units. That dilutes the pool. Oh, this dice doesn't have the hand size wheel. That's AIDS. It's pretty AIDS. Okay, I need free hand space. No, you can run it multiple times. It's just the supports and wheels is nice. Please kill. There we go. Okay, next turn I'll exalt and keep going. Silver crown, anything? Oh, there we go. So, let's keep going. Exalt. Might as well head meta word. Arc 3 will begin. I don't know. They've been delaying stuff a lot recently. I'll exalt on him last. Yeah, it's overkill. Pulling gel to OE, it's overkill. So I can go through all of my dies. Phone. Sure. Rouse. I'll do this for the percent damage. I don't care about the babies, I just want to trigger it for the... Though even Rouse dies, I don't need super baby because I'm not going to posse. And this is not a plus 12 dies. So, let's just rouse the Pikmin for the babies or the Hamel. I need babies because I want to exalt frequently. And posse. Next turn I can feed a baby. Where the fuck is it? Pikmin's not really doing much here. New mechanics for Arc 3. Yeah. But the time between each arc is getting longer though. So who knows when we'll get it. Because, I don't know if you guys noticed. In the past year, we only got 2 chapters. I was going over my old videos. And over the course of 1 year, we got 2 chapters. They've answered that. They think it would make it too strong. That's like an old interview. The developers think it would be too strong. So I need to save my hand size here. The developers think it'll be too strong. Okay, this is enough to kill, I think, turn 5. I think it's always a turn 4 or 5 with Dorsey here. This is bad. Anything else I can do here? Embryo fusion. Mordorzine. Posse. I need to get him up to Exalt. Holy shit. One more Embryo fusion. Oh, there we go. Okay, that should overkill and split it. Yeah, the Arc 2 writing is fucking god awful. Probably the worst writing. I only play games. Okay, corollary. I only play games with decent storylines. But it's probably like the worst fucking story I've ever read in any piece of fiction that I can stomach. Because it's just repeating the Arc 1 storyline. Like, I did this when I was going over the recent chapter. The recent chapter is just almost word for word just the Sorel storyline combined with any End storyline. It's the exact same thing. The Arachne has another body. Hello, this is G-Daw all over again. It's G-Daw Clem all over again. There he did, so it's G-Daw Clem. Arachne talks in fucking riddles and all about stage and theater performance. Yeah, N does this. Every time N is on screen, N talks exactly the same as Arachne, but better. That's just a nitpick. Arachne is just a copycat. It's just like a mix of past stories combined together. The only thing that's different is that she doesn't die at the end. Like, multiple bodies. There's an evil Arachne. They already did that with G-Daw. They already did that. Evil Arachne. How could you be evil, Arachne? I could never saw it coming. Evil Clem. Evil G-Daw. It's evil Clem. Evil G-Daw. Yeah. Yeah, never has before have we had an evil version of an Awakener. N just does it, but better. Sure. This, and we're just gonna make her into a baby maker. Sure. Don't need anything else. Okay, I can exalt on him. Might do it. Come on, Dorazine! Wait, you need every help you can get, Dorazine. Come on, Dorazine! I can't believe he did it. I'm so proud of you, Dorazine. Dies of becoming an Awakener, yeah. N is probably going to become an Awakener. He's very popular for all the people who find him attractive. I could have duped the Dirge, but I don't have the mana to do it if I do dupe the Dirge. It's always pointless there. These are not critting. These are not critting. Okay, this should be enough to kill. Which comps are more brain dead? Salvador. Salvador's the most brain dead comp. Just look at my Salvador videos. Terms of pure brain dead, Salve. Not even close. Okay, I want to play double this, but Embryo Fusion, don't need to Devon. Rouse. Again, I don't even need much here. But if you run, yeah, you can't run Jellet. But he asked for the most brain dead comp. That's the most brain dead comp. You will probably kill yourself out of sheer boredom, though, like most people. But you asked for the easiest. That is the easiest. Whether you kill yourself is up to you. But just watch my Salvador video, and you will see why it is the most boring comp. And still technically the easiest comp. And most brain dead comp. But it's probably the most boring comp in the game, according to most people. According to most people, it's the most boring comp in the game. Like, there's no doubt about it. Okay, we can't play that. What do we dupe? I think we dupe the chromophages. Okay, let's go on the combo now. If it wasn't for the 10 card limit, we can get it at turn 4 usually. It's gotta be a way to speed this up. I'm not actually using Hamel for much. So let's, I'm just gonna replace him. For a G-Doll. Just for her damage amp. That's the reason why I'm doing this. All these are bad. Sure. Yeah, I don't like that there's AoE mobs though for Monchet. Rouse. Double key flare. Already need that. Content delay. Content delay. Content has slowed down. If you're a new player, this does not affect you. For anyone playing the game, it affects us a lot. So, basically, it used to take, when the game launched, it used to take 1 to 2 months for a story chapter. Now it takes 5 to 6 months. That is the reason why. Now it takes 5 to 6 months for a story chapter. So it's a large delay nowadays. Very large. So if you're just started out, it doesn't matter to you because you haven't gone through all the content. But if you have gone through all the content, you basically have to wait like 5 to 6 months for something new to do, basically. Besides the tide. And people who are in the content drop will tell you how long it is now between shit. It's very long. Because when the game launched, it was 1 to 2 months, and now it's like 5 months. It's quite drastic. But if that doesn't matter to you, then you know, nothing else has changed. Oh, besides the whale shit. The whale shit, some people are quitting, but it's mostly, if I'm being honest, people don't care about the whale shit as much. They won't quit or they don't matter. But the thing that matters is just a lack of content. Lack of content. Extraordinary lack of content. But again, if you're a new player, it doesn't matter because, you know, you haven't done all the content yet. To care that there's no new content. So, doesn't affect you. I'm not even keeping count. Am I done yet? How many runs is it? Oh, one more run. Yeah. Are there lives here? Wait, is it lives? No lives. Good. So this is one of the better Anni changes. I'm just gonna go over all my sizes here. Then I'll go test the Awakeners buff afterwards. Vaughn. It's annoying. I don't have enough key flare. Yeah, Gelatinous dies, there's no real replacement. I'm just gonna save that. Sure, get the chromophage. This is so bad. This is gonna do no damage because the boss is at full health. But let's see. Holy shit, we killed it. I can't believe it. I actually cannot believe it. Oh wait, this is a DR. Oh, it's a DR. I didn't pay attention. Whatever. I'm starting to believe that like DR is fake, and the game and the number gives it to you when you know it would be hype to proc a DR. I have a theory, okay, where all DR is fake, and it will always proc when you want it to proc to get you to spend money for hype moments. That is my theory with no basis in reality. With no real basis in reality, my theory about VR is that it's all fake and to just make you spend more. That is my theory, because I did enough coaching to know that if you go through a long chain, it almost always proc. I might be right, but again, there is no proof that is the case. There's zero proof whatsoever. But you guys can spread the fake news if you want. But there's zero proof it is the case. But feel free to spread the misinformation if you want. So let's go and see how much this stat gives us here. Gnosis potential. Dude, this is a scam. Dude, this is a scam. Isn't this a big scam? 20 pulls for this? And his stacks are good. Dude, this is a scam. This is expensive. Maybe I'm a cheap bastard. But this is expensive. And it doesn't count towards your monthly pulling. It doesn't count to your monthly pulling, right? It's actually bait. Maybe I make a video on it. You should never use that, because if you're a free-to-play player, it's actually bait. Because, let's see, where is it? Maybe I'm not a true Caucus fan. Maybe. Yeah, because if you use the standard pools, you're not going to have enough awakening ceremonies for the weekly trials. As a free-to-play player, right? You only get like X amount of pulls. You have to pull to get this. So you have to do the other shit. No, it gets more expensive. I read it right. It's 300 total. Like, it gets more expensive. Like, this is a scam. Like, this much that. And remember, it scales. It scales. This is 44434. Again, I'm streaming right now. And I'm just chatting with chat how much of a fucking scam this is. Yeah, you won't get dupe currency. You won't get sediments too. You won't get sediments as well. Free-to-play players should never, ever touch that button. Like, you should never touch that button. Okay, let's go to someone who's trash. Who fucking scales really bad. Lay. How much is Lay? Where's Lay? Where's Lay? Where's Lay? Lay has the lowest stat, so this should be the lowest. Dude! No, that's Caucus, and he is the best case, because this scales off things. Remember, this is Lay. So it's 20 pulls for 222. Dude, if you do this, I don't know if you can read a guide. I don't know if you're able to read. 20? 2? How much is Wanda? Wait, why do I have this on Wanda? I don't get it. Why did I start with 5 on Wanda? Oh yeah, limited. Sorry, limited unit. My bad. I forgot Wanda was a limited unit. She's so dog shit that my mind thought, okay, she's probably a standard unit for a second there. I don't know why my mind immediately thought that she was a standard unit. She was so bad. Oh yeah, the standard unit, Wanda. Yeah, I completely forgot because she was so bad that 222. Yeah, I was like, what is Wanda? Okay, what's it? What's fucking doll? Is it 222? It's probably 223. Yeah, 32. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. But I'll do it for Caucus to show you how bad it is. And it goes up 40, and then 60, and then 80. It's such a big scam. Free-to-play players should never do this because you don't get sediments from pulling. Like from pulling, like wheel jail, you get sediments. You know? If a free-to-player ever does that, then I don't think you'll get enough sediments every month to avoid the dupes. If you're a free-to-play, you should never ever do it, I think. Like, you should never touch that button. Let's go. Sediment. Yeah, you will not get enough sediments, because even I don't get enough sediments nowadays. It's a struggle to get the 1,000 sediments every month. Yeah, you're free-to-play. You should never, ever, ever, ever touch that button. I can't think of a single reason you would touch the button. Why are these 50,000 pearls? This is insane. Why is that 50,000 pearls? Okay, nothing else is different here. That is insane. Okay. Yeah, that's the video. Should never touch that. It's such a scam. 4 stats on a good unit and 2 stats on lay. Who is this for? Like, for whales, I guess. For super whales that got everything they want. Yeah. Super whales. This is a decent package because I want the dupes anyway. Okay, we have a lot of pulls. I do have a Tulu wheel. I got this to plus 10 off of wheel jail. Believe it or not, I have never pulled on Tulu wheel once in my life. I have never pulled on Tulu wheel once in my life. I have a plus 10 because I've been in wheel jail for so fucking long. I have it plus 10. I've been in wheel jail for so long. I've tasted the ashes. That I have it up there. So let's go over the buffs now. Let me just upload that video real quick, cause it's just a PSA. I'm gonna upload that video real quick. It's not gonna get a lot of views. It's only 4 minutes. Morimens. Okay, what's the fucking thing called? What's the fucking thing called? Gnosis potential. Yeah, it is such a fucking scam. Holy shit. It's like the dollar scam when new players join a game, was it $2 or something? And it has a picture of Tawil, so you think it's a limited dupe. You guys know what I'm talking about? The whole starting the game scam. So you spend $2 for one standard dupe. It's like on levels of that, because that's also a scam. That's also a super scam, because when you start a game, it has a picture of Tawil, a limited unit. You should buy it, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. That is the biggest scam currently. That's a big scam. He gives you a picture of Tawil, you spend $2, you get a standard dupe. For new players just starting out the game, $2 and it gives you one of these. Okay, let's go over each patch notes one by one, and let's test each unit. Prime extraction, don't care. Blossom court. Now is when you start wheel jail. Some people could argue you can go all the way with caucus, but the sooner the better, because you need the wheels as soon as possible. Who's tomorrow? Okay, I'm not going to pull on Daffodil. I'm not going to pull on Zarel. I'm not going to pull on Lily. I'm not going to pull on Murphy. I'm not going to pull on Wanda. Salvador, 24. Thighs. So day 9, I'm pulling Thighs. Should I pull on Tulu? Nah. My blue units are good. I don't need to pull on Tulu. But I can use him and his wheel. Who am I going to pull on? Thighs for sure. And just hoard the rest. Okay. Since it's a stream, we're going to pull Tulu until I get this plus 12. Scam. Scam, don't care. I don't want any more caucuses. Okay, if I don't get it. Okay, next is the wheel. Oh, Sangha, Ari plus 12. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, one more. Oh my gosh. Where is it? Yeah, it's my worst nightmare, getting all these scams. Am I gonna get all copies of Tulu? Holy shit. I shouldn't have done this. I regret it already. Okay, done. How many pools was that? 200. Oh yeah, that was a big scam. Big waste. But I had the pools. I'm not gonna spend it that much. Yeah, I'm not going for that. Okay, now I have the plus 12. What am I gonna do with it? No idea. No idea. But I gotta complete the pool challenge. Okay. Back to the patch notes. I need to go over each individual buff. Multiversal Link. May 30th. Saya. Don't care. Not out yet. Did $500 challenge. Gift boxes, all scams. Skip over that. Awaken 100 times. Banner. Cosmic event. Rerun Hamel. Oh wait, do I do the triple rerun video? Is it triple rerun out yet? No, it's next week. Mythdag event. Story. Caro rework. State paint. Paint over. Rework. Perception warp. Remove state. Faded bones. Base damage boost. Final damage boost, no change. Riker. Sound effects for Riker and Aegis are now stronger. Okay, all these are average. Key flare. Huh. Okay, let's start with the videos. So, Ramona buff. It's this to 300%. Where is Ramona? Where is Ramona? There we go. So, her buff is this. 200%. Okay, time to start recording. First buff. Base Ramona and G Ramona. This increased to 250% from 150. This does not matter. it just makes calf comps more smooth. So it guarantees you're able to rouse turn 2 a lot easier. Like we go in. The reason why you run Ramona or G Ramona with calf is because that key flare trigger. If you're building key flare, you're not retarded. You're building key flare on them. You get to rouse turn 2. So it went from 150 to 250%. So it's not needed. It's very good. So that's what it does. See this? We start the battle with 200 and whatever. And this, let's see. Yeah. Key flare 2.5. So we just end turn. Lots of key flare. So without playing a single card now, we can get a guaranteed rouse provided you build enough key flare on her. For a calf to rouse turn 2 always. Next unit. Okay, that's a minute. Okay, next unit. That one I don't need to go in depth. Lowtown. Ah, that's so fucking bad, dude. Lowtown. 2 to 5% final damage to 20 to 50%. You still wouldn't use her as a strike unit, dude. You still wouldn't use her as a strike unit. Let's just go in this. Let's make a test team. A test team with key flare. So talent, so force attribute. So what chaos units with the most key flare? Let's use Giramona, her, and her for the Alien Miss battery. Because some of these are, what's it called? Key flare related. So just key flare, key flare. This is pretty garbage. There we go. You are going to be our key flare bot. Hamel, you're going to sit there and look pretty. Hamel, your only job is to look pretty. Do not let me down. That is the only reason you're here. And, sure. Okay, so this is what not available. Oh yeah, forgot because of the Lotan. Lotan and it's strike. Let's grab Lily's wheel. Sure. Buster strike. And where is G Ramona? Right there. Key flare, key flare. It's just showcase. And grab this. Okay, let's begin. But first, let's grab. Do I have a ball in here? Yeah, I do. We're gonna grab this. Lotan. This is the Lotan buff. These numbers are just higher for strike damage. This does not matter overall because she's still an Exalt unit over Exalt unit. Because her strike scaling is still pretty bad unless you have a specialized comp for her. Even then, she still falls behind. But let's just show what I'm talking about. We're just gonna play normally here. Strike. So this is 4,000 damage again. Very low. Strike is usually bad unless it's Monchette wailed out. So, rouse. This does not matter. We're going to rouse Hamel or G-Doll. Let's rouse Hamel. I'm just going to show you her thing. So, this is where Flares would cut to the future now. I'm streaming all this on stream. Flares is going to cut to the future. But, those of you watching the stream right now, there is no cutting. You're seeing it all live here. And nothing else I want to do here. We're gonna Exalt Solverger. This will strength down the effects. Again, I don't care that much. Exo. Maybe I'll drop the arc, but I just want to get the high enough value. So let's -2 this. And posse. Strike. Okay, this is the burst turn. Assuming I have enough. Okay, this is 17. It's enough. Defense. Okay. So this is the rouse. Maybe I do this too. I should have done this. Okay, this is Lotan. This is why it's bad. Okay, let's make it more fair. Let's do the Vuln. So this is why the buff does not matter. Remember, this does percentage of the boss's HP. End game. 123,000 HP. Now let's play her strikes. So let's Exalt. I think I have some Lotan shit. Doesn't matter because you don't have the key flare anyway. I think I have some Lotan shit here. Here we go. I have that. We're gonna grab this and let's see. Do Sight Unbound. Again, I'm doing the best I can here. We're gonna strike. Yeah, it's still 2,000 something a hit, but let's make it more fair. Let's dupe this. Okay, we're at 135,000 HP. This is gonna double play. Yeah. So that's how much all the buff accounts to. That's 30,000 damage. You would still fucking use her as an Exalt buffer. Next unit. Next buff. Ogier. I do have the Ogier test. I'll use the Ogier test footage combined with this. The Ogier test footage was from a previous stream. Let's see, where is it? Quick new buff overview. Comparison stream while I record content. Yeah, let me load up the past stream real quick. Because I want to show you guys the exact same team. The time stamp. Because it's a 5-hour long stream. Okay, let me show you what I'm seeing on my screen here. There we go. This is past flares. This is a live stream. Where am I testing Ogier? There we go. Let me think real quick. Now game. We'll just compare. We're gonna make the exact same team. And hit sick. Better girl. Event stages actually. I could go fucking to tucked. He dare held hands with another girl. Ogier is getting too close to Lotan and Ramona, I guess. Okay, this is past
I like
players.
Ogier's story.
Okay,
but
that's the whale borrow I used.
That was a thing. So this is
okay. That's the team I used. We're gonna recreate it exactly. So I'm gonna just unlock this. Nah, this is good. So we're gonna copy. Now this is my train team. Okay, this is my fucking mental team. Okay, Hamill to Will. G Murphy. G Murphy for the key flare. And borrow the Ogier. So let's make the wheels. Hamill. Where's Dye's wheel? We're gonna use the exact same team, no changes. We're gonna close that. G Murphy right here. Where the fuck is the Merriam wheel? Okay, the last thing's only crit damage, so that doesn't matter. Ogier. Ogier. There we go. Next is the Ogier buff. This is past flares, because remember, I stream all my testing. This is the team comp I use to test out his old strength gain. This is Ogier. I could compare it post buff. Past gain was, remember, like 6 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 6 strength each.
Generators are good.
6
so
strength
right now,
each,
the value
15,
is
6.
The value is
so
6
38,
right now. Every time you play this card,
44,
so
6. 6.
So
6
post buff is going to go up.
That was, and this is the exact same team. Only difference is the rewinding time, which shouldn't affect testing. So let's go in and see. So this posse's fine. Again, I'm not going to play any of her cards. It's 23. Okay, 23, what was his pass?
Up by 9, if I'm reading it correctly. So post buff, that's going to go up by 9. Oh yeah, I'm going to test it. And all the temporary strength increase and strength gain from a stable barrier is up by 50%. So with this, it's 9 per card.
Okay, and pass flares. It's 12 for that card. 23. It's doubled. It's very good. And this is 30-10. This is a really good buff for him. 30-10. So in actuality, it's doubled. It's doubled. Even though the patch note says, let's see. The patch note actually doesn't say that it's doubled. The patch note says the value is increased by 10 to 30%, and the absolute axiom increased by 50%. So yeah, it's in reality, it's doubled. 30% inflicted. So it is very, very good. It's doubled. So this is, yeah, 10 strength each compared to 6. And it's the exact same team. 23. Ogier's a better strength gener than Dorsey now, as you noticed from past players. Fuck. I just realized that I didn't record all that. So I'm gonna do it again, because I fucking forgot to switch screen. Special training wheel, crit rate after posse. Crit rate after posse. I'm trying to remember which wheel that is. I'm trying to remember what wheel that is. Memory fails me. Probably not, if I don't remember it. Here we go. Here we go. So this is 30-10 to show you. 23. So it is a lot better than... so it's actually a double buff. So yeah, 10 instead of 6. So in reality, it's doubled. And boom. So yeah, he's a very, very good strength gener. Probably better than Dorzine. So that was the Ogier buff. Save the VOD auto. YouTube saves all VODs. As long as I said it. So you can look at the past stream where I did the testing. So next unit. Doll. Dude, it is so bad. Okay, let me go to the stream. Where do I test Doll? Here we go. Yeah. So let's go to past flares. Okay, this is past flares with Doll. You can just go to the VOD.
35 or something. So it's going to be 27 when she performs HP recovery. So, sup. So 100 records. So that is 27, 110, and all those wheels. So yeah, is the only thing you care about is the fucking Exalt and shit. So let's go back in game. Let's go back in game and see the doll. So this one you don't need much. I use my own doll. Same as both. Where's doll? There we go. And this is the 2 wheels I use. And Alienness. Yeah. So we have G Murphy, so we can quickly rouse. Yeah, again, Twill does this better than her. That's Twill's benefit. She can do everything Doll can do better. So Twill is 374, which is better. And she is, yeah, much worse. So rouse. So instead of 27, it's now 40 shield each. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's now 40 shield each. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And the healing bonus from her Exalt, 114 from 100. And 12 instead of 10. 12 instead of 10, 114 instead of 100. It's pretty bad. Yeah, you would still not run Doll unless you're desperate or if it's her ring. But, okay, next. Nymph. Now, I did not test Nymph before because I didn't have a plus 12 Nymph. Total effect. Nymph buffs. Poison. Effect of inflicting poison each turn increased from 10 to 15%. Enlighten 2, 33 to 50. Passage of Ego. Okay, so we're gonna do a comparison test here. So Nymph. Actually, here we go. Where's Nymph? Nymph. Let's replace Twill. G-Doll. I'll just use whatever, dude. Yeah, poison. Creef the Steppenwolf. Yeah, all standard characters got buffs. Some of them, most of them don't matter. Most of them don't matter. They're still pretty garbage. Okay, G-Doll, Zoo. I just need to get the rouse now. Rouse. Nymph buff is pretty significant. So this is the Nymph buff. Nymph buff is pretty significant. This is upped by 5%. And the Enlightened 2, Midnight Tide, this got buffed pretty significantly from 33 to 50% base damage bonus from the symptom cards. Does not matter, the 2 cost, because you're not going to play symptom cards anyway unless you fucked up. And Enlightened 3, poison stat from Ego, Passage of Ego, is now doubled. So it's 782 instead of 300. So she's still a okay poison unit, but you would still want to use her with someone else, like a Doll, for example. Yeah, it doesn't really change much about Nymph. Because the limited poison units are still better than Nymph. That's just a fact of the game. The limited poison units like G-Doll, for example, are still better. So let's go to the next unit. I don't have a plus soul Nymph to really give her a fair showing, so I'm not going to show the actual value. Because I can't find a plus 12 Nymph. So, fucking next unit. Alva. Oh my gosh. First, we're gonna cut footage from the Alva. Alva is pretty bad. But let me see if I have a whale Alva, I'll do it. I'll do it if I can find an Alva. Ooh, there we go. Alva. So, the Alva buff. Past flares, or future flares, should do an Alva thing here. This is the Alva Royal Borrow. So, the Alva old plus 12 buff was complete garbage. It was very minuscule shields. Now, post buff. The Alva has an increase in damage and alert level from her rouse and the shield boost from it. So it should be triple digit shield right now. And the strength scaling is now quite high. Actually, I should do a better showcase here. I should do a better showcase. Hold on. Let me... Jellet dies. What's the best for last two shot? I just Horla. Horla is what I recommend and what most people would recommend. So let's do this with my Sangha. What's another shielder? Sangha. Shielder. Sure. G. Murphy. Let's grab her. Not. She can buff the shield. Yeah. I like this. What's cash money? Sure, I want her XL'd up. So Alva. Yes, Aegis is always worth to invest in. Rouse. Scale with shield. First time damage 162. That's very good. But let's rouse her first. And we're gonna... We're gonna wait until we get the full damage combo. Until we get the full damage combo. It's from shield scaling. Final damage boost to Caro enemies. Is this a Caro enemy? No. Not a Caro enemy, so it shouldn't matter. Let's see what else. Alert level, shield boost level. Yeah. Shield amount. So I'll just get everyone up. This is the same. Retain. Rouse. We'll keep it. We're not going to use this because I want to showcase it in one go. Because I want to get her up too. Just to show how Sangha is probably going to do more damage. Until we're about to die. I'm not going to do anything. Because I want to get Nautilus XL up as well. So we're going to keep going until I'm about to die. Get White Stance should be. I'm going to save that for a big shield turn. I'm going to save these as well. Actually, I can't save these. Posse. Oh. Okay, next turn. I have that ready. Next turn. Okay, this is the Alva buff. I have it all set up. So this now gives 162 shield, which is very good for a Rouse plus 12. Because before it was like 80, which is fucking dog shit. And 17 alert, which is significant. I think Alva Caster is going to be pretty meta. But it's still pretty weak. The damage buff is nothing to write home about. But I'm live streaming right now, so we're going to see the damage buff. So the base damage from shield scaling is from 10 to 20 to 20 to 50%. But even before this, it doesn't hit the million damage. And it's still worse than this, but let's see. We're going to Rouse. Damage scaling, yep. Shielding. Gain shield. Yeah. We're going to gain the shield here. So 5,000. We're going to do this. We're going to grab this up, which is more. This is good. We're going to shield using this. We're going to shield using this. Again, we're building our shield to max. We're almost at max. 63. And I brought the knot here to even make it even better. Okay, I have enough room. Here we go. So, knot can increase the shield amount over cap. That's why I brought the knot here. No, wait, it wasn't knot, it was another unit. Whatever. So, 21,000. This is 10,000 base. But let's grab this. So, let's do it with Alva. So 52,000 per precision. And the Chinese Alva comp uses dies with Alva. So that's times 3. That's 150,000 damage. For an optimized one. And versus Sangha. Yeah. Okay, you've seen enough. Next unit. You've seen enough. And this is... Oh wait, I didn't continue. Oh, and by the way, this is a level 80 Alva with Will, Blade of a Titan, crit rate, and this is my Sangha, level 70. So, there you go. Alva mains, not happy. Pandia. I don't have any Pandias. Yeah, the dice comp requires the fucking Who's next? Pandia. I don't have a single Pandia. I don't have a single whale panda either. Yeah, no pandias. I don't have pandia. Can't do pandia. Not is so bad, but sure. Not shield boost command. Holy shit. Yeah. Very minor buff. If I had a pandy, I'll put it here. But I do have a caucus to compare. The big cock. The big cock right here. Stefan. So, let me go back to Passler's video. Okay, pass flares. Let's watch what pass flare shows. So this is pass flares for the not buff. 75 counter on the strike. 75. This is like the problem with 75. Guys, that's the main buff. It's so bad.
This is not.
Yeah, it does it can't crit can't scale.
To show you.
Crit rate over alien miss for Rita now. I'll answer that. No. Alien Mist, because her thing is you want to exalt often. With all that crit rate, you need Alien Mist to exalt. You need Alien Mist to exalt, though. That's the thing. You need Alien Mist to exalt. So, while it might be stronger, how are you going to exalt? Is a question I need to ask you. How are you going to exalt? See it that way. Hopes and dreams. That's why you run 24 wheels on her. So I can exalt. And let's... Yeah. Okay, no trespassing buff is pretty strong. Let's just hit the... This is quite significant. So let's go to pass first real quick. You can dish. I show 5,000. Let me read how much on. I showed
Where
it.
is? I'm just scrolling over to past video real quick. I don't see it. So this is pass flare. So pass flare's no trespassing value is 120, 658. So yeah, it's 50%. It's really good. This buff is really good. This is really bad. It went from 75 to 113. Still pretty bad. You still wouldn't use it over, like, you know, Caucus. I don't know what they were thinking trying to buff her strike card. Who is building counter with like a Nautilus strike card? Who is building counter with permanent counter with her strike card? No one. Absolutely no one. Because this is significant. Okay, let's make it more fair. We're gonna rouse her. Let's make it more fair. So this is the rouse buff. It went from 25 to 30%, and showing counter is the same. So I'm not gonna do anything Caucus yet. Again, Nautilus, you're still gonna use her. So 214. Holy shit, it's so loaded. It can't crit. Yeah. This is amazing, guys. We just need the boss to hit us 214 times, however many times, get him down from 733,000 HP. This is more significant, though. This is more significant. This is nice. This is nice. This is in the thousands. It's temporary counter, though. Versus the Caucus, which I'll show next. Versus just a Caucus Rouse. They're both plus 12, and they're both using Steppenwolf. So, Caucus Rouse. Yeah, it's already better, and it wasn't even with an optimized. No vol, no red stance. But let's see what happens if I red stance. If I do this to get some more cards. Oh, we got no trespassing. Perfect. So, this is the Caucus Exalt. 10,000 counter. This is one of his defense cards. 3,000 counter. Yep. Versus 266. That was the Nautilus buff, everyone. Again, Nautilus is still a very good shielder. I don't know why they keep trying to buff her strike card. When Shattered is just better. I don't know why they keep trying to buff her strike card. I don't know what they were thinking there. Who's asking for buffing Nautilus strike card? Karen. Dance, HP recovery effect, silent fealty, boost gain. Yeah, it still doesn't matter. But I have my own Karen.
But let's get a whale Karen. Do I have a whale Karen? Nope, do not have whale Karen. Time to use my own Karen. With hookers. Let's place not G Murphy for the key flare. Everything should be with G Murphy, to be honest. It makes it so much more easier to do all this. Alien miss. Sure. So, Rouse, heal effect increase, Everly, Marvelous increase, also increase shield effect. Toadstool, and Silent Fealty is up. Okay. I'll keep this in head, and this is retained. Aw, no Rouse yet. Okay. This is the Karen buff, so the heals are a bit bigger. The Rouse effect is stronger. Still does not matter. Still does not matter overall. I don't know why they're doing this. So HP recovery effect from the Rouse is increased by 50%. So right now, it's 18 HP per card played, guys. Insane. Insane value, guys. That 18 health is going to be a difference between life and death. Technically, it's only a 9 health, you know, a couple of health difference. But yeah, that is insane. Silent Fealty, recovery effect, and shield boost increased by 11%. Oh my gosh! 20 health and 20 shield? I cannot believe it. And this healing is at 29. 29, okay, that is more respectable. It's still garbage. Still garbage compared to G-Doll, or any other unit, or even items. Poison and health recovery boost from Toadstool increased from 25 to 50%. Yeah. And Marvelous Cuisine increases. Oh, 48 HP. That's good. Every Marvelous Cuisine exam buffs this healing. It's so bad, dude. Okay, next unit. 24 wheels should be enough. You can use another one. I use her with all the garbage I have left. I use her with all the garbage I have left for Margarita. I use 24 wheel plus another random wheel that I have left for D-Tide. Lily. Lily's pretty decent. Let me go to my video. I do have a Lily testing somewhere. I'm too lazy. So, Lily. The Lolly. This does not really matter. It's just the proc trigger. But we're going to see the buff. There we go. It's good enough. And where is... Let's get rid of Will. G-Doll. And where's InCalc? There's InCalc. Where's the Alien Miss? There's the Alien Miss. We're good. So Lily, poison inflicted increased by 48% on Rouse, poison dealt on Forbidden Swamp 20%, and strike to protect also benefit from damage champ. Yeah, it is still whatever compared to other shit. Probably should have done the waltz. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, stall for too long and the boss will scale to oblivion. Yep. Lola's kit is not good for the game. Usually. Yeah, so let me start recording. So, Lily's buff. Doesn't really matter because no one's going to use her to build poison anyway. It's nice. It's not to say it's bad, but it matters more than not or the previous videos. So, her rouse increased poison gain by 40%, 40-something%. So, it's 600. This is a level 80 Lily. So, this is 643 stacks of poison. So, still extremely small. Still extremely small. And Forbidden Strike is also buffed. So Forbidden Swamp got buffed by 20%. Now it's 617. So doesn't matter compared to other poison units like G-Doll. So let's see the rest. Exalt poison damage dealt increased by 30%. So Exalt 836. Yeah, these values are still super low for endgame, especially for level 80. So let me fast forward. I'm going to fast forward to show you what I mean. So those numbers are very low. Let's get G-Doll up. And we're going to involve her. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's nice. It's nice, but you're not gonna run her as a poison carry. She's just a support still. It's nice. I'm not gonna say it's not nice. And Posse. We're at 7 stacks. Next time she exalts, she hits the whatever stacks. We're gonna exalt and we're gonna wait. No reason to do that. Defend. Okay, Posse. Yeah. Do I have it? Nope, don't have it. Since we don't have it, we can just stall. To the next card. I have a next card. Redraw our deck. Okay, we have it now. So we're gonna use this. Okay, so I just evolved G-Doll. So this is G-Doll, for example. See how little valued the poison is? We waited 5 turns. I played Lily cards, only got 8,000 poison a boss. This is 1 face descent because it triggers multiple times. 1,500 poison each, but never, multi-triggers. Yeah. So, in 1 card, 1 turn, after 5 turns of Lily, G-Doll beats her. And that's a lot of poison units. So, Lily is still pretty good. Don't get me wrong. She's good. She's just a support unit. I don't know. It doesn't make her a carry. Because, see how much poison we got there? Now, let's look at how much poison. So, we're at 22,000. This is Lily's Forbidden Swamp. Yeah. This is her Exalt. Over Exalt, actually. Yeah. It was less than 4 digits there. But again, she's a good poison trigger. Yeah, it's so little poison. It's so little poison there. Okay, next unit. 24. "24" buff is pretty good. Drain effect. Chaos Realm. Each pulse increases exalt damage 50%. Wait. Can you just do the 24 Chaos G-Ramona team? With this buff? I wonder. But we're gonna have to make 2 videos for 24. I hate playing this because it takes a while to set up compared to G Murphy. G Murphy's a lot easier. But let's do 24 real quick. Miriam. And where's Goliath? Actually, I'll grab Ramona instead. Ramona. She's just for our Keyflare bot. We're just gonna grab Ramona there. No. You grab this. More Keyflare. Can never have enough Keyflare. More Keyflare. I don't have a Whale 24 myself, so borrow, and let's compare it to lasting. So yeah, that's good. Do we have Vaughn? We do have Vaughn. What do we need here? How much crit rate is this? How much crit? I don't want it to not crit. How much crit rate does this whale have? This is 33% crit rate. Is that enough? Actually, let me get DR here. Might need to proc 1 because this boss is annoying. But it has enough health for our purposes. Actually, we need another boss. We need a boss with Invuln. Because I know that it's going to do enough damage that we're going to kill it. So, what's a boss with Invuln? Because I just want to hit it while it's in Invuln. So, one of these fucking event bosses should have Invuln. Can't do this. Oh, it's only the cat. What boss has Invuln I can easily get to? Because the numbers still go up when it's in Invuln. Doesn't matter difficulty. It needs to be Arc 2. As long as it has Invuln, I can go straight to the boss. Invuln. Invuln. Oh, there we go. Does Jenkins have Invuln? I think she does. I think she does. It's Arc 2, right? Turn to Big Smoke. Yeah, it's Arc 2. Okay. Wait, I can't do that. Fuck. Unfortunate. Cause I know that 24 is gonna overkill. So bad. She's gonna fucking demolish the boss. Because she can hit like millions and millions of damage, so this is not enough health. Rouse. We're gonna rouse her first for the Vaughn. Rouse her. Okay, let's see. Result. What's our next card played? I'll just do it here and not. I think it saves just like Tool. I think this saves just like Tool. Yeah, it should save just so I'm not gonna play any of her cards. So can't play any of her cards. Probably shouldn't have ended away with round first, but I'm lazy. So defend, posse, Leia's coin. Yeah, kidnapped by Murphy, yep. Say, still has one. Might as well grab this. And posse. Okay. We should have enough for the combo. We have the strength. Probably should have included Goliath, but I just want to do this really fast. Yeah, next command card. Okay, time to start recording. So this is the 24 buff. So red stance is a big buff for poison. We're just going to do this. So this is how much poison she gets on a... Again, this is only with 48 strength. With Goliath, this is 1,000 something strength. But I chose to use this instead because G Murphy is the same as Goliath and it's a lot easier to trigger. So... and we can keep going. Do it again. Again, it gets stronger every time you do this. Every time you do this, it gets a little bit stronger. And let's charge her up. The combo's not done yet. And she gets stronger the more poison the boss has. So that's one full combo with her. Again, you don't need a G Murphy. Goliath does the same thing, but I just wanted to speed this up. So if you can get her card again, that's ideal. But probably not going to draw again. Yeah, I'm not going to draw again. Oh, one more jet. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's a lot less than what Monchi showed because, again, no relics. There's no relics here, no strength relic. That's just the base strength of her. So, 78,000 poison in one combo there. But that's just the blue buff. That's just the blue buff. Right now, the fucking chaos buff is what I'm curious about here. So I'm gonna try out the chaos buff here. The chaos buff is what I'm curious about. So let's grab G-Doll to heal up. Let's grab G Ramona. Where the fuck is G Ramona? There we go. And one more chaos unit. Who will help us live? That help us posse frequently. I guess Calf. Because it can only be chaos units. Calf or Hamel. One of these two. Calf or Hamel. I think Hamel. So, Key Flare. Key Flare. Key Flare. She's going to be our main Key Flare bot here. So our goal is just live a lot. And him is gonna get some DR, I guess. Because I want to see how long I can live. Because every time we posse, every time we touch. Sure, let's grab that. I got this feeling. Sure. Weakness, heal. Rouse first. Yeah. Need to rouse her. And we're gonna posse every turn. Increasing the band damage to the battle. Yeah, I just want to exalt frequently. What's our overexalt again? Yeah, I don't care. Rouse her. Probably will rouse Hamel, maybe not. I am gonna posse every turn now. 5 times. Posse again. Where is it? How much damage are we taking? Not a lot. Let's use Clem. I'm just gonna exalt when I can here. It's actually pretty good strong. Holy shit. It's actually scaling pretty strong here. Maybe fucking Chaos 24 can be meta now. It's actually scaling pretty strong, the exalt buffer. I think her exalt buffer is like as strong as Dorsine, if not a little bit stronger here. It's actually really good. Quite surprised. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, how much damage is it now? Yeah. It's scaling pretty hard. 77,000 now? And since it's chaos, you get a lot more alienness because of the realm effects. Posse. Posse, where's the Dorsine strength down? That's what will work too. Okay, I'm just doing this on Jida. Might as well. Dude, this is you know. Dude, what the? Dude, I think Chaos 24 might be the strongest 24. I'm like very surprised. I did not think it will do that much damage. It actually does more damage than. It's insane. Chaos 24 buff is I did not expect that. I didn't even know overexalt there. I think Chaos 24 might actually be meta. I was gonna keep scaling, but Chaos 24 is very strong. Okay. I did not expect that. That's actually really, really good. Okay, let's see this. Hamel. Oh, Hamel's buff is fucking garbage. Okay, let's go back in. Let's grab a whale Hamel. This is the whale Hamel. And pick a random unit here. Who can help us live? Let's just grab the caster. Put this. Get rid of this. Voices. I'll keep voices. The Hamel buff shouldn't matter that much. But I don't know. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. Soul Overture damage boost 33%. Base damage. Primal Chord. Wow. This is very high temporary strength. So, let me start recording. So, the Hamel buff. The Hamel buff seems pretty decent. This is a whale Hamel. So, temporary strength got buffed from 5 to 10 to 5 to 15%. So, right now, it's 37 temporary strength, which is nothing to laugh at. But, again, you still not play a strike. And Soul Overture got base damage boost by 33%. And temporary strength gain is increased. Yeah, the temporary strength gain is really good. But I don't think the fucking Primal Chord and the Soul Overture matters that much. Unless you're playing the meme Hamel. Yeah, it does. I don't think it matters that much. But let's just rouse him. We have 2 Soul Overtures in our hand right now. And let's grab this real quick. Don't need that. Oh, wait, this is alert 1. The boss is gonna die real quick. Fuck. Whatever. I was wondering why it isn't the new damage. We'll just wait. We'll wait one more turn. I'm not gonna play that strike. It shouldn't matter much, but 414 seems really low. So let's just get the alien mist from G-Doll. Just speed this up. Here we go. And there we go. Let's get rid of this. Let's posse for the Vaughn. Even though it's overkill. I think if I Exile, it would kill the boss. So we're just going to play these Soul Overtures. 7,000. I mean, it's decent. Wait, it did 3,000 poison. So that's nice. Because I think the poison scales off this base damage increase. It's a nice buff. It doesn't really change him. He's already S tier as a support. I guess it's just a damage boost for those of you guys who use him as DPS, which is none of you. Towel. No change overall. Yeah. Any team recommendations for blue? I got Caucus, Murphy, Songa, Pharaohs. Oh. Pool, get Dies. Put Dies, Caucus, Murphy, and Ramona. For story mode, just do that. I'll just show you real quick, since I have time. Story mode, just pick whatever. Story mode is always works. Okay, this is just the Jenkins. So story mode, you should Caucus. What do you have? Murphy. And then because you have Ramona. Ramona is free. And then you grab the thighs. Actually, you can't because it's if you have the thighs, you would grab it. Let me just deselect everyone. Here we go. Where's thighs? There we go. Thighs. Aegis. So this is one variant of the comp, not these wheels, obviously. Use my Costco guide wheel. Just follow my 10 commandment guide. So this is like one comp. This is probably the best thing you can do as a new player right now. But if you don't have thighs yet, which you probably don't, for the free unit, just grab Ramona and whatever blue unit you have the most dupes for. Whatever blue unit you have the most dupes for. So yeah. So let's go back to what I was doing. Okay. So the to will buff. I'm not even gonna bother to go over it. It shows a 50% damage buff. It's really good. She's already S tier. It doesn't really change her. It doesn't change how she plays. We don't need to test that. It's 15% final damage on Exalt. Everything else is the same. So see. Doll. Exalt poison dealt is increased by 100%. I don't think the story is that good. The story falls off. But it's your opinion. Next buff is Doll's Exalt. Has 100% increased poison application. You've seen earlier when I was testing Doll with other units. It's noticeable. It's quite good. However, she's already S tier. Does not change where she is on the tier list. Monchette. Temporary Mortal Blast. Cost of these 2 Mortal Blast cards is 0. New effect. Oh, Monchette doesn't matter. Monchette doesn't matter because it's the same as the Ode plus 12 buff. Let me start recording. So the Monchette buff. I already tested before. Nothing changed about her kit. All they did is they moved her half of her plus 12 absolute axiom effect to her Rouse card. So if you already have a plus 12, or if you already watched my video on her absolute axiom plus 12 effect, you already know my opinion on it. It's a one-time use. It's a one-time use card. So it does not change anything about Monchette. It's literally the exact same. They just moved the plus 12 buff, half of it, to her base kit, which is good. Okay. Arita. Alienus, temporary. It's just a technical damage. Getting technical damage equals 2% Arita attack. First Gland. Oh. The Gland Division card is quite nice. The Gland Division change is quite nice for Arita. So I'm going to do multiple units at once with Arita. So did Corpo get changed? Dude, Arita buff is insane. Arita buff is really good. So anything changed about Solis? I can do it with a Solis at the same time. Okay. Something did change about Solis, so I'm going to do Arita and Solis at the same time. Corpo also got changed. Yeah. Corpo, Arita, and Solis. Corpo, Arita, Solis. Okay, any Ultra unit changes? Any Cassia? Okay, easy. I can do 4 units at once. So, where's my, there we go. This is it. Copy. and pace. Let's get the Cassia. Get rid of this. And let's just, we can just double up on this. Yeah. Hat wheel. Well, since it's a showcase, let's get the better DR wheel. There we go. Nothing. This is what I use on Arita. If in case you're wondering, this is what I use. So. This time we're going to do 4 units at once. So the Arita buff is quite nice because the first 10 Gland Division does not count each turn. So that fixes some of the issues you had with like going Infinite Arita. And she now scales a bit better off of Alien Miss Regen and crit rate. So her buff is good. We're going to go over Corporal and Cassie as well in this showcase. So let me scroll up, read the Arita again. Yeah, first 10 Gland Division, 10 go damage boost. Okay, let's grab this insight first. Okay, did regular Murphy get changed? Yes. 10 go damage from sacrifice increases. Don't care. Overexalt, base damage. Okay, since we have regular Murphy, what it is Vortex Reversal is buffed by 50%, which makes her somewhat viable as a DPS on a G Murphy comp. If you want to use it in Arc 1, Exalt 2, technical damage boost. Yeah, mainly is this buff. Everything else doesn't matter. Like, this also got buffed. A couple other things got buffed about her kit for regular Murphy. But the only, like, her OE got buffed. I don't have OE here, but her OE got buffed by 50%. But the biggest thing is this got buffed by 66%, which is quite good. So that's her change. And let's get rid of this. Rouse. So an insane buff for Arita is her Rouse card now does 3 additional instances of damage instead of 2. So with Arita plus Image Relic, it is so many hits. Yeah, it is so many hits, and you can keep playing this. That is really good. Nothing to complain about there. But let's see when it comes down to Corpo, Sunken in per Bound, Gnosis Rouse, Buff Pilot, Technical Rifle Damage Boost, 3 Will and Sacrifice, additional per trigger. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's go over Corpo. Her Rouse card got buffed. It's now a bigger shield. However, it still is not that big. Because you can see my Corpo here. The shield boost is increased by 66%. It's still only 262 with my non-OE Corpo. So, still, and it's on a 3-turn cooldown. So, it doesn't really matter. But her pilot strength scaling is now better. It's still worse than, G Murphy, the strongest unit in the game. Because it's still 11-11 instead of, the hundreds that G Murphy gives you. So, this does not really change anything but the pilots. Again, 80 shield pilot. It is whatever for Corporal. And her Exalt got a little buff for crit damage. Again, it's very minor in comparison. And in addition, Arita, 26 tentacle damage on her discard. It does not matter. Does not matter. But let's do this. We're in draw. Hopefully we get the Gland Division. Nope. Gland Division. Do this. Yeah. Overall, it is quite nice. However, it doesn't really, make it, OP or wow me in particular. But these are all nice minor buffs. It wasn't as insane as the fucking 24 buff. The 24 buff was fucking insane. This is whatever. This is whatever. So let's go over what Cassia buff is. Where's Cassia? There we go. Exalt. Yeah, this is a beast as well, so that's good. Telekinesis. Rouse opening act. So, if you watched my last video, this Rouse got buffed. It's now 36 temporary strength. It's so small, it does not matter. And her Exalt got buffed as well. Her Exalt got buffed so that the base damage and random damage is boosted by 66%. This does not matter. This is my plus 12 Cassia because it still only does this much damage. It's not a bug. It's not an error. It is 532 damage. I don't know anything else I need to show you. I don't think it matters. But her telekinesis also got buffed. Her telekinesis got buffed so that, let me see, base damage increased by 33%, temporary strength gain increased by 50%. So, yeah. I don't know why they do these buffs. Like, just keep her as a support unit. Why buff these damage cards when you know it doesn't do anything? I don't understand some of these buff guys. So Exo, Cassia. Okay, we're going back. To okay, who's next? Sangha. Shield boost. Shield boost. Oblivion take all. I already did Sangha with the Alpha video. I already did Sangha. But I'll just go over it and tell people to watch earlier in the video. Again, I already did Sangha in the Alva showcase earlier in the video. It's going to be one long video. So you see how much damage it is. Her Exalt is higher technical damage scaling. So she's better than Alva as a shield scaler. So Sangha buff is pretty good. You saw how much damage it does. So next unit. And I'm going to overlay the Sangha shit over there when I do it. Sangha. Solis. Yeah, the healing, it's quite decent. The healing's decent. I can't say much about Solis. So let's do this. Where's Solis? Solis. Caster. I'm going to do Jenkins at the same time. And who's our key flare bot here? Who's going to be our key flare bot? Erica. I don't know why I did that when that card's fine. Let's just buff the healing. Erica. Jenkins. Caster. Key Flare. Key Flare. We're gonna do a mob stage. I think this has more. I think this has more. Better showcase. Crit rate. I normally use Pollux's second wheel here. Yeah, crit rate, crit rate. Posse. Do we have Vuln? No, we do not. Let's just grab this for Vuln. Okay. Did Erica get a buff here? Wanda, Caster, Arachne. I'm just skimming for it. I don't see. Oh, there it is. It doesn't matter, dude. Erica buff doesn't matter. So we're gonna do 4 unit buffs again. Celise, Caster, Jenkins, Erica. I don't know why fucking Jenkins got a buff when she's super strong. But let's get. So let's grab this. Celise. Celise. The Pollux buff doesn't matter. It's just it's does double bleed damage on his card. I think I already went over that. But let's see the where is Celise? I'm just gonna find Celise. Rouse healing boost. Tink with stream healing boost. Healing boost, healing boost. Healing boost, healing boost. Okay. I'm gonna keep these cards in hand. They're both retained. Okay. Let me just move this over. I'm on Tingle Stream. So this is the Celise buff. So Celise buff healing boost from her Rouse increased by 5% from 10% to 15%, and technical damage increase. So it's 15% and when healing. So her Everlasting got a 5% healing boost from that and 28% base healing boost. So it heals 83. It's decent. It's decent. I still don't recommend putting her. And the fucking Tankless Stream double healing. So feel 42. Yeah, it's a nice buff. This is a very nice buff for Celise. Nothing bad to say about it. Actually, nothing bad to say about it. It's a nice buff for Celise. I don't have the thing. Whatever. So let's go over the caster. First time. Corrosion applied. 2. Onyx plumes increased by 50. Yeah, nothing changed about that. Nothing changed about that as well. 50% base damage. So Jenkins. The Jenkins buff doesn't make sense to me. But it's going to take too long to rouse them now that I rouse fucking Celise. So I'm going to restart and rouse the other units. I don't know why they keep buffing Caster. Don't need this. Jenkins, Exalt crit damage, Swarm impact, base damage boost. Yep. Rouse Jenkins. If I have one more alien miss on Jenkins, I'll do it this round, but I don't have an alien miss on Jenkins. I'll wait a turn. I'll wait a turn. And I gotta do Erica too before I forget. Okay, so these are 3 buffs we're going to do at once. Caster, Jenkins, Erica. Caster and Jenkins did not need a buff, so let's go over the Erica buff first. So Erica Rouse, temporary strength gain, increased by 50%. So my Erica, level 70, now does 29 temporary strength. That's so fucking bad. So fucking low. Okay, so temporary strength from Unleash Mechanica, temporary strength 50%. Yeah, these are all temporary strength, we don't care. So what matters is her Exalt damage increased by 42%. So, yeah, 514 is so low. Yeah, Erica doesn't matter. So let's go over the ones that do matter, that don't need a buff at all, which is Caster and Jenkins. So, Caster, for whatever reason, they slightly buffed his corrosion. So before it was, I think it was 11,000 for the first trigger. But we're going to see. Let me scroll over and find it real quick so I can double check. Horla is not really formatted well, this fucking thing. So Jenkins, so her Exalt is buffed. So this now scales a little bit better. Dirty whatever. Again, I don't care about the cards. Street Urchin and her Swarm Impact base damage is higher. I don't understand why they buff Jenkins when Jenkins is already strong. So we're going to showcase that as soon as I get the caster. Yeah. So corrosion increased by 14% and an overtilt corrosion and change. So first corrosion, this should be more. Yeah. So it went from 10,000 to 13,000 because I remember it was like 10, 11,000 if you watch my older video. And this is the Get 'em Brown. One shot, all those. I was gonna. I don't know, dude. I already one shots everything. I don't know why I didn't buff it. I can't even test it on mobs. Like you one shot mob waves. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Jenkins totally needed the buff. Okay, next unit. What time is it? 7. I only have. I can't do all the units today. Can't do all the units today. Caucus. Oh yeah, the fucking insane caucus buff. Yeah, 50%. I don't know what they're thinking about the caucus, dude. Oh yeah, I'm gonna meme and do a caucus Wanda thing again. For Wanda. I'm gonna shit on Wanda again. For fun. Oh yeah, they also buff Wanda again. Yeah. So good, guys. So good. I'm gonna meme. Caucus. Let's just do the full Lemurian thing. I don't know why they keep doing this, but sure. Caucus needed a buff. Caucus needed a buff for sure. Grab this. Where is it? Key Flare. BG2. Gmurph. Let's just grab the R here. And let's just grab his wheel. I just got his wheel. Sure, I don't care. We already have loan and stuff. I want to speed this up, but I know that this is a better option. We also go over Tulu buff at the same time. Did Miriam get a buff? Tulu got a buff. Miriam got a buff. So yeah, this is also a triple. So this is a triple buff again. So we're going to go over Caucus, Miriam, Tulu. Who do I go first? Let's go over. So Tulu or Miriam? Does Miriam Rouse change anything? Oh, Miriam Rouse is really good. First, let's go over Miriam's buff. Miriam's buff, first her buff from her Rouse. So her Rouse card does not really change, but her Exalt and everything else does. So her talent and her cards, but we're going to Rouse her first. So her Exalt, Pray into the Abyss, when Surging Tide, the Strength and Tentacle boost increased by 50%. So what does my Miriam have? So it's 40-54. Wait, this is really good now. 40 and 54 Tentacle damage is very good, because if you look at anyone else, this is very, very good. For level 70, 40 and 54 Tentacle damage. That is very good. Undying Piety, Strike, Tentacle damage and group boost by 50 to... Wait, her Strike is pretty good. Yeah, 100%. So one punch DPS Miriam is less of a meme now. And her defense got buffed. These are really good buffs for DPS Miriam. For like the two people that play DPS Miriam. Yeah, it's very good. The DPS Miriam buff is really good. Let me do this first though. Yeah, DPS Miriam is very good. Tulu. Rouse, Tentacle damage, and Strength. Doesn't matter. Okay. Tulu, Rouse, and Change, Tempered. Dude, it is so bad. Base damage boost. Abyss Order got buffed insanely hard. Lemuria Return, and Strike and Defense. So let's go over to Tulu buffs. First, his Rouse card got buffed. So, 10 Tentacle damage, 7 Strength. It's still so bad. It's still fucking garbage. Because this is 10 Tentacle damage for each Tulu card played. Or 1 Waltz, 87. So you have to play 8 Tulu cards. Technically 7 or 6 because of the Strength gain as well. In order to equal or, discard 8 Tulu cards. So let's go over the rest of his buffs. So his Exalt, temporary Tentacle damage and Strength gain are increased by 30%. I think. So 140, 103. This is better. It's still pretty bad. Because it's temporary. I don't know what they're doing, dude. But the Abyss Order buff is interesting. And his Strike and Defense buffs. So let's go over his Strike and Defense cards. It's 22. It's so low. But this is good. This is the Abyss Order buff is good. We're going to test that soon. Abyss Order is good. Nothing wrong with the Abyss Order. Let's just use that. Tulu card. When Lemuria returns, temporary strength and whatever. So when Lemuria returns, got buffed to 107, 79. Okay, this is decent now, but again, you wouldn't really play it Because it is a 3 cost. Is it 3 cost? It's not worth playing it. Because if you're playing it in a G Murphy comp, for example, you need every bit of mana to play more waltzes. So, doesn't really matter there. Blood Morale is the last unit. I'm going to keep this for later for a big meme turn. So, we should be able to get the card. Are we not going to get the when the warrior returns this turn? No, we're not. But let's play this defense. Again, I'm not playing any caucus card to generate 0 counter for now. But let's exalt on Miriam. No Vone. It's not a really good comparison, but this is the only turn I have Abyss Order. Is there any way I can get Vone? I don't think there's any way I can get Vone. Unless I get enough Alienus to Posse, but then I can't play both cards. Whatever. So this is without Vone. His base damage on Abyss Order got buffed quite significantly. So let's just play it in blue stance. It's very good. 42,000 AoE. You have to remember that this is AoE. So it does make him a decent mob clear now. Then the Miriam Strike. Yeah, Miriam Strike is getting stronger. So we're going to go over the Caucus. I want all the Miriam cards too. At the same time. I'll wait till next turn. I'll wait till next turn when that zeros costs and have more Caucus cards. Of course, we're not going to die this turn. Ideally, I wait until I get another Abyss Order. Ideally, I'll wait until I get another Abyss Order. I'm just gonna get rid of that card. Have Abyss Order? I do. Please. There we go. So, this is Showcase the Caucus. So, we're gonna Red Stance. Miriam Rouse. Okay, he has Vole now. So, we're gonna showcase the... We're gonna Tulu Exalt, so it's fair. Tulu Exalt, and we're gonna show the Caucus buff too. I haven't roused Caucus yet. So this is the Abyss Order buff with Vole on the boss. It's quite decent damage now. So let's go over to Caucus buff, which is for no reason they buff his counter gain. Oh my gosh, 4,000 counter. So let's Exalt on him. What the fuck? Okay. 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 Sure. He needed that buff. Sure. Caucus need that buff for sure. What do you guys think? Did Caucus need that buff? Obviously, we're going to do Wanda right after. Okay. Let me grab Wanda, Winkle. So let's make the team first. So where's Winky? And G-Doll to help her out. G-Doll to help her out. Arachne to help her out. She needs all the help she can get. Here we go. Sure. Sure. And you're a Keyflare bot. She needs all the help she can get. Yours in a hold this and look pretty. Hold this and look pretty. Okay, Wanda. I think Winkle got buffed too. Ah, and the Winkle buffs are pretty nice. The Winkle buffs are pretty nice. Here we go. And so we're gonna meme. Obviously, even though we're going over blue, we have to try the Wanda buff next, guys. So this is a Whale Wanda, level 90 Wanda, 10 Soul Forge, plus 12 wheels, Steppenwolf, just like the Caucus. I even gave her the nice G-Doll for the permanent 100% buff. I not only gave her the G-Doll, I gave her the Arachne. So we're going to go over the Winkle buff as well. So, okay, let's get the Keyflare first. So, Spine Needle, base damage, increased by 40%. Oh my fucking gosh. Sure. So, her first buff, Spine Needle. Base damage increased by 40%. Level 90 Wanda, guys. Sure. Okay, Exalt counter gain increased by 100%. We're going to do both at the same time. So Winkle got buffed as well. The Winkle buffs are nice. She didn't really need it, but all of them are nice. So her Exalt. Base shield burst 66% and fixed counter gain by 100%. So this. 487 shield gain. The shield gain is nice. The counter gain, again, this is flat. If it's ever flat counter, it's garbage. So 500 counter on my Winkle doesn't really move the needle. However, her energy beam generates more Keyflare. 250. Her, I think, 200. Let me double check to make sure. So yeah, from 200 to 250, and a damage boost increased by 166. You don't care about damage boost because you're not playing her as a DPS. But this, yeah, the damage boost does not matter because, again, you were never going to use that card to deal damage anyway. So let's rouse. So Winkle's rouse got doubled, basically. The counter gain, 103 counter. So this is nice. 103 counter is not a lot, but it's, you know, at least it's triple digits. So Wanda, big buff. Let's go. Let's keep going with Wanda, guys. I'm gonna keep going. So you saw how much damage Caucus gave. So we're gonna give Wanda as much power as possible. So let's rouse her up. Let's rouse her up. Let's do all this shit. Let's even rouse up. Let's even have the G-Doll give the permanent counter buff. Let's end a permanent whatever buff. Let's help her out. Oh, there's 10% buff. How much soul for? Yeah. So let's keep going. The Wanda. Her forecast got buffed, guys. And her Exalt got buffed. Oh, we have Wanda's forecast, guys. You're about to see some magic happen here. It's so much magic, you won't even believe your eyes. I didn't believe my eyes. So her Exalt, Necropolis Dream, the counter increased by 50%. Wow. 2,000 counter. Let's do that and double up the attack. Oh, it's gonna do so much. And guys, her keeper card. This is Ralph's. Her keeper card. This is a 4-cost card. The counter gain increased by 20%, and if it's leap, it's increased by 33%. It costs 4 mana, guys. Huge. Huge. 7,000 for a limited unit, level 90? Huge. With the G-Doll buff, with the Arachne buff. Again, I chose these 2 units for the double damage amp buff. But now her Spine Needle should do damage. Huge. Okay, that's enough shitting on Wanda. That's enough shitting on Wanda for today. So, Goliath. Strength and Tentacle boost. Goliath buff is pretty good. Goliath. Corporal already did. Vortex. 50% base is really good. Vortex buff is really good. What time is it? Okay, I can still keep going. So, Goliath, Vortex. I'll do Aegis and Lay. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. So, Goliath, Vortex, Aegis, and let's give Lay a fair shot here. Let's borrow a whale Lay. Key Flare. Alien Miss. Alien Miss. Key Flare. Let's buff him a little bit. You would grab this. And sure. I'm not gonna use this. We're gonna use that. And let's grab the Vortex Bossy. So this time we're going to do 4 units at once. And I'm going to borrow a whale Lay level 90 to be fair to her. Show you how dog shit it really is. Everyone else isn't level 90. So this should be an easy dub for her buff. Alright? It should be easy dub. So let's go over the Goliath buff. He's now a better strength generator with his Rouse. So let's get the Key Flare first. Let's get the Key Flare first. I'm doing fine. So, Aegis buff has to buff her damage. Aegis does not need a buff. She's already very strong because of her stun. But her decomp base damage by 33%, so still does not matter. Still does not matter, but, you know, it's a little extra damage. I don't know why they bought her buffing the number there, but sure. Does not matter for her. Let's Rouse. So Goliath is 15 strength, 13 tentacle damage on his Rouse for every time he does damage now, compared to before. So this is a level 80 Goliath, by the way. It's level 80 Goliath, by the way. So Lay's buff is that she now generates more strength gain every time she plays a card. So let's see how it compares to Goliath. So we're not gonna play. This is one Goliath card. It's 13 strength plus, thing. So 27. Yeah, and temporary strength. So we get decent amount of temporary strength as well. So effective this battle. Went up. So let's just use this actually. Let's just use this first option because it buffed the blade. And this is lay. So this is temporary strength, so let's do this. Strike. 10 permanent strength. Yeah, it's still less than Goliath. Still less than Goliath. She's still dog shit. That was 10 strength a card for level 90 lay. Versus, remember, this every time, this is the new Goliath buff. 15. Plus technical damage. I don't think 10. Oh, 13 now. Nice. Versus a level 80 Goliath. 15. I don't think I need to... This is a level 90 lay, by the way. 10 Soul Forge. I don't even think I have 10 Soul Forge in my Goliath. Yeah, it is so fucking bad. Okay, let's go over the Vortex buff. Let's go over the Vortex buff here. Which is, her Rouse is just base alien damage. So, what this does is she gains 100 alien on her Rouse instead of 50. So this is very good. It fixes her core issue. And she obviously still does decent damage with it. Didn't crit, but yeah. It's just a level 60. So that's basically all these units. So the Aegis buff does not matter. The lay buff, she's still a cripple. She's still a crippled unit. So doesn't matter for the lay buff at all. It's so fucking bad, dude. Okay, let's go next unit. Hellet. I don't have a whale hellet. So I don't have a whale hellet or a whale hellet, so I cannot test regular hellet. However, I know it does nothing because you don't play her as a DPS regardless. You play her as a support. The plus 12 wheel bundle is good. I'm answering chat as well as I'm doing this. So, Feint. Absolute Axiom. Yeah, Feint buff does not matter. The strength effect is too small to matter. And Ubosh. Ubosh is nice. I'll test out Ubosh. Sorel. Very good. I'll test out Sorel. Thighs does not matter. Okay. What time is it? 7. Uvosh. Let's go thighs. Hellet. I can't actually. It's not really fair to do Hellet. Thighs, Uvosh. Need someone that can. Oh, Pikmin. Pikmin. Per amount of common wheels you input into half Annie banner. How do you not tell him he's not my friend anymore? You go and bash his head in. That's what you do. You bash his head in and you take all of his possessions. So, shield boost. Okay, I'm gonna do Uvosh. I need an empty hand. I'll just put lay again. I need an empty hand. Sure, and key flare. just grab this. DR. Okay, this. We'll just use Uvash Posse or something. Nah. Sure, I'll use it. I don't care. Base damage, blunt. Base damage. Exalt. Yeah, okay. I need to rouse him at least once. We're gonna do a regular exalt first. Every time you do it, he gets a bit stronger. Uvash, Uvash. Strength multiplier. Plus 2 the entire battle. Don't need super babies yet. I need babies in general. I'm gonna get his over result. All of them. I'm gonna keep these. Any preferred amount of copies or wheels you input into the daily and limited banner? I don't know. It's some wheels are very good. You want to go all the way. Some wheels you don't go all the way. We're gonna get rid of the retain cards. We're gonna rouse. Get rid of this card. More Vuln. Can I live one more turn? Yes. Do this. I want Vuln for next turn. I want Paw Seed on Uvash. Should be enough. And let's feed a super baby. 2 away. There we go. Oh, maybe I should have fucking... Fuck, the staggers! That's unfortunate. We're getting rid of this, though. So, Dai's got some minor buffs. Again, she's already the best unit. I'm not going to go over that. But I'm going to go over the Uvash buff, which is all of his exalt scaling and everything. So, this is the burst turn. Unfortunately, we have staggers in our hand that I'm trying to get rid of here. Trying to get rid of the staggers here. So, bear with me. We're going to do the full burst combo with Uvash. See how it is. Yeah, this. Sure. Phone is already on boss. Let's grab that. Okay, so it's mostly his Exalt. This is post Uvash buff, way out Uvash, and his final damage increase. 68, and these are all the streams. Still pretty decent because you gotta remember that's AoE, and his scaling gets stronger. So now it's 33,000 base. Yeah, the buff is pretty good. It's 33,000 Exalt, so he becomes an Exalt unit now. It's not as strong. Again, the 24 buff earlier in this video surprised me. I think she's like one of the strongest Exalt units in Chaos 24. Because you compare that to the 24 buff. And that was just like a regular Exalt for 24. But we can feed another baby to Uvash. Does he have Vaughn? He does. Nice. We can feed another baby to Uvash here. Because it just makes him a decent... Let's get this. My soul Exalt the pick, man. This is just a regular Exalt on Uvash. So compared to 24, it's very small. Additional hits and double damage this game. Sure. So this is with less strength, but the strength scaling is stronger. Yeah, you see that? It's getting stronger and stronger. Because of the thing. So the Uvash buff is pretty good. Like, you probably don't even have to go, like, over Exalt Uvash. You just spam regular Exalts now, post-buff. Really, mostly to Will. A lot of copies are good in the rest of our team. Oh, it depends on... Just look up my setup for Tawil. Dies. You don't really need any of that. Hellet Burst. Hellet Burst. Gellet. Technically. Okay, we're gonna do Gellet and Durzine. So let's get the regular comp. Where is it? It's one of these. There we go. Copy. Paste. Let's get more key flare to make it faster. Sure. More key flare, make it fast. They're better DR wheels. And let's borrow a Gellet because I don't use a whale Gellet. You don't need it. And Lone Seed. Okay. Gellet. Damage boost by Hatred. Strength gain. Crimson Shackle. Enhanced stack. I don't understand why they buff Gellet when Gellet's already strong. I'm using a whale Gellet instead of my own. But you already know, like, Gellet E3 can already clear everything alert 5. I do it every fucking week. But her buffs are... Let me just Carol Psalm up. Her buff is her Crimson Shackle. Base damage increased by 60%. I guess it's nice. It is 6,000. It is nice, but again, her Bloodthirsty Flail was not buffed, and her plus swell effect is increased from 35 to 50. Why am I doing that? I forgot to switch to Gnar mode. Whatever. Dupe. Bloodthirsty. The Dies buff matters a lot more than the Gellet buff for a Gellet team. So, Hatred on your leash buff as well. It's good for farming, I guess. Good for farming. So, I already have Dirge over anything else. So, Hellet. Soul Force, Sanguine Fetter, which is her Exalt, got buffed too. It's nice, 6,000. It's nice value. So what's weakness and strike? We're going to Rouse. Hellet to keep all the cards. And we're just going to stun them this turn. Because we have the Crimson Shackle for testing next turn. Let me get rid of a baby. Yeah, we have Snarl as well. So you already know how much damage, so this should be even. So let's check. I'd have a small wish there. I don't have a plus 12 dice, so should not be any issue here. So let's see how much a Gellet burst, and we're going to compare with the Dorzine buff, which I did run for the mode. So let's get the crit rate up. Okay, Gellet. So her Exalt got buffed. So this is with 100 strength. 46,000. It's quite good again. Most of the damage comes from this. So Hatred Unleashed got a big strength and base damage in these cards. 14. Oh, that is very nice. That's very nice. 15,000? That is very nice compared to before. This 50%. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Again, I didn't buff that. So those are all nice, and these Bloodthirsties did not get buffed at all. These Bloodthirsties does not get buffed at all, so it's still the same. It's just like she scales a bit faster now. These still wreck face. Yeah. So let's play the Crimson Shackle. Yeah, so 5,000 ticks. Quite nice. Let's play this one. Yeah, so nice, and yeah, it's most of our damage is still from the Bloodthirsties. And the boss is dead in one burst turn. 100 to 0 plus that. And that wasn't even an optimized burst turn. I still have Bloodthirsties. I could have played it better. But let's go over next unit. Dorzine. Now, Dorzine buff is quite nice for AoE. He still has clear weaknesses. You see earlier in the video. Dorzine buff is really good. It's very good. So, I already put in video. I did it to farm the other mode, so I don't need to do it again. So, Cassia already done. Erica already done. Liz. So fucking bad, dude. Effect can now be triggered without leap. That's quite smooth. So I can do Liz. Liz. Tanked is so fucking bad, dude. Okay, tanked. Where's tanked? I'll borrow. I had to do them separate. So let's get our Keyflare team. Where's our Keyflare team? I gotta keep this the same. So, remove all these guys. So, we're going to do Tanked Liz. Daffodil. Don't need Horla. Pollux. Arachne. Okay, Arachne for sure. I'm going to keep Arachne. Arachne for sure. Oh, we're done. It's short compared to my normal streams. My normal streams are like 5 to 12 hours. Sometimes 20 hours. This is short. This is short, trust me. This is very short. Very short stream, promise. we're actually almost done. I cannot believe I can finish this before I gotta go to work. Because I got work in an hour, and it's like a 30-minute drive. So I only have because I'm already dressed up. I'm already dressed up. I'm wearing a suit. So I think I can finish this for work. I just need to edit it when I get home. Or I send all the clips to my editor and whip them. So we're gonna have Arachne as a base. Because her thing's easy to go over. And I have to do 3 different runs with 3 different borrows. I don't have a whale version myself of these units. Yeah, we're going to be done. Easy game. Easy. Oh, wait, Salvador. Almost forgot Salvador. Fuck. Yeah, people are like, players never did anything for this community. Will Sai replace Cassia on Discord team? Maybe, maybe not. I still need to do testing. Still need to do testing, guys. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Let's go, So what do you think, guys? The other guide maker says, Flares does not care about this spreadsheet, about my reputation, does not care about the game. What do you think? The other guide maker. All those retards, what do you think? If Vortex Kit was released, Flares would shit on it and call her a useless whore. What do you think, guys? So, let's keep going. I don't use Twitter, so I don't really care. I think was it negatively, I bet? Zion his butt? I don't use Twitter, so I don't know what goes on in Twitter. I've never used Twitter. I've never had a Twitter account in my life. And that's a fact. Yeah, I'm only making content for the money, guys. I'm making so much money off of this because the Our Dream sponsorship made me more money than all of these videos. So, hold up. Since I can show you guys. Yeah, I don't make money from my real job. I make money from YouTube, guys. I don't know if you guys notice, but YouTube pays the big bucks for me. YouTube is like YouTube pays for my rent. YouTube pays for my rent, okay? It is fact. I make so much money from YouTube. It is insane. It is insane how much money I make from YouTube. It is insane. You want to know how much money I make from YouTube? I will show you guys right now. If you were like, "Oh, I'm making it for the money. I'm making it for the money." Every video, by the way, makes between $1 and $10. Depends on how long people watch each video. This 10 Commandment video, where I spent hours making on stream with 10,000 views, that's right, $1.60. I'm making so much money, guys. This is enough to pay for my rent, for my mortgage, my house, my car. Oh, and this Arachne review, which is more popular, $10. And I spent 5 to 6 hours making it. $10, guys. I know you guys are jealous. I know you guys are jealous. I'm the rich. I'm the 1%. I'm the 1%. You know how much money my Our Dream sponsorship made for me? My Our Dream sponsorship made more than every Morimens video I've ever made for the past 2 years combined. Every Morimens video combined made me less money than the Our Dream sponsorship. So if you want to support, just use the referral code for my Our Dream video and support me. That's my biggest sponsor yet. It's more than ZZN paid me. ZZN pays me more than Morimens too. ZZN paid me like I think it was like couple. ZZN paid me like $100 or a couple $100 every month. And I still don't make ZZN videos anymore. I don't care how much they pay me. It's too much work. I don't know if you noticed this, but most of my money is from real job. So let's go back to making content here. You guys are all jealous. Reddit is right. I am making this for the money. For the money. This video is going to make me like $3. This 5-hour stream, or however it's going to be, it's going to make me a whole $3 to $5, guys. It's going to be insane how much money I'm going to make off of this. So, let's make the next comp, which is Salvador. What's this? This is my utter mode. This is train. Okay, we're gonna keep this the same. Or Zoo. Zoo dies. Realm Mastery, Birth of a Soul. Recommended. So what did Twitter say? Did Twitter say I was making the big bucks? Because I am. I am making the big bucks. You are all jealous of my income level because of this. You guys are foaming at the mouth with how much money I'm making from these videos. Foaming at the mouth, all of you guys. A McDonald's employee would make more money per hour. Not to shit on, if I were to just take a shift and just flip burgers. I should just go and flip burgers. And like maybe I do a live stream. Maybe I like go to McDonald's, like, can I work here part-time for a video? I'll be like, can I work here part-time for a video? And I'm gonna show like, how do I make money off of Morimens video? I'm gonna flip like 2 burgers and give French fry. Saya is next week. It's next week. Not this week. Too early. I'm gonna go flip burgers and like, so I flipped 2 burger guys. That's more than I make from the video. So I have to do the math and figure out fucking how many school day will for the school day is okay. It's not really worth it for that much money, I think. Yeah. So let's go over here. So where's Salvador? Yeah. So we're gonna do a boring comp. I keep telling you guys, the most boring comp in the game. Those of you guys who are new and watching this video for whatever fucking reason, the most boring comp in the game for most people. I'm fine with it. So Salvador buffs. He scales a little bit faster. This is his Rouse card. It's double the strength gain every turn. It still doesn't matter. His main scaling is from his Crimson Furnace. And his plus full effect, it's doubled. So let's fucking do that. So now he scales a bit faster. We're actually going to get this too. So we're going to play through this fully. And I'm going to torture anyone watching this video. So let's fucking... I mean, I did explain... Isn't Gellet cheaper to run? Isn't Gellet cheaper to run? It's not even controversial, I think. It's not even controversial. You can literally see me use a just a regular Gellet and see how much damage I use. I clear every D-Tide with a non-OE Gellet. Every D-Tide for the past year. Any content. I think the result speaks for itself. But they take what they want. But let's see. So it's very slow. Again, what you do is End of Suffering, Posse, Dupe. Again, it's very easy. I'm not going to over-result on Caucus. That would be too strong. I'm just going to regular result for the Bone. So, End of Suffering, last option, 1000, heal up. End of Suffering, last option, End of Suffering, first option, shield full, feed the babies to thighs, end turn. That's all you do. I'm going to torture anyone watching this stream how to play Salvador. This is how you play Salvador. This is his buff. He just scales faster. He just scales faster. It is so bad. And Blessed Bone, I guess, is better. They buffed this card too. 281. Again, useless buff. Useless fucking buff because dupe End of Suffering. This is 300, 281 Crimson Furnace. Or, hear me out. You, Dice Exile, End of Suffering. Let's do this first. No Bone on it. We're just going to scale. End of Suffering. 566. That's bigger than 281. This is the buff. Boom. End of Suffering. Last option. Might as well, we're in a zoo. I'm not going to exile on Salvador. This is all you do. I'm not going to touch any other cards. I'm not going to inflict more poison on them. I'm just going to alert 5. This is the alternative to Gellet. Yeah, no Bone on the boss. So, I guess what we're going to do, guys. Well, we have some of Furnace. First option. Oh, nice shield. End of Suffering. Last option. Keep one in hand for next turn. Exalt. End of Suffering. Don't touch any other cards. Don't need to touch any other cards. End of Suffering. Let's see. End of Suffering. Heal up. Not even gonna exile on him. Don't need to. Keep one End of Suffering in your hand. You just do this until the boss dies. Granted, you will put Vone, you will put other stuff on the boss, and you run other units to speed this up. But I'm gonna bore you all to hell with this video. Dupe. What card are we gonna dupe, guys? End of Suffering. Big brain plays. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, we could play End of Suffering, but we don't have the Dice Exile. We don't have the Dice Exile, guys. So in this turn, we now get the Salvador Exile. And we're gonna keep it the same. Because again, our shield is not enough to waste this End of Suffering this turn. Just gotta keep our health high. Keep our health high. He's scaling. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. We will reach the promised land. So, End of Suffering. So, we're going to heal up first. End of Suffering. Last option. 600 shield. We're taking 1700 damage. Okay, we're having a lot of End of Suffering this turn. We can put Vuln. Again, I'm only using Caucus here just for the Vuln. So, 1700. We're going to do one more of this. Make it a shield. Which one is the real one? This one the real one? Yeah. You want to play the real one. End of Suffering. End of Suffering. Might as well do this. We're good. Again, the boss is slowly dying. This is 8 turns in. We haven't taken any real damage from the boss. All the damage is self-inflicted by us. So, we can use weakness or End of Suffering. What's weakness? Dupe. Yeah, you guessed it. End of Suffering. Furnace. And we're good. We're good. Let's just Zoo Exalt just to live. We're in Spellbound because I don't want to take the damage off it. Again, you can do this with any stall. But Strike. This is Strength down because we don't want to take too much health damage. Yeah, this you can just keep going forever. Again, if you have 2 other units and I was actually trying to play Caucus and Zoo card, I would kill. But I'm going to show you how easy this is. This is how brain dead this is. You can play other cards, but this is the main gimmick. You have them help you live. So, End of Suffering. End of Suffering. I want to end my suffering. Oh yeah, we're gonna save Thighs Exalt for next turn. The boss will die eventually. He's not gonna do damage to us. He's never gonna do damage to us. Are we gonna do damage to him? We are. We're scaling. We're scaling infinitely. Because every time you End of Suffering, it gets stronger. Look, now the cards are doing 10,000 damage. Why? Every Crimson Furnace. Every point of this translates to damage. So we're in double. Heal up. We're going to Exalt. Again, no Vuln on the boss. Dupe. End of Suffering. Last option. We can Zoo. Let's Zoo instead. Do that. So right now we're doing 100,000 each turn. So this is turn 11. You see how he starts doing like a shit ton of damage? He scales infinitely the longer you do this combo. However, you have to wait until like 50 trillion turns every time you play Salvador. But eventually he scales and he starts one-shotting anything the boss does. And you can just shield. So right now, oh no, we're taking 2,000 damage, guys. We aren't. 2,000 shield. And we're actually taking less because we can get the weakness here. And we're going to End of Suffering. Last option. 34,000 each. Furnace. Baby dies. So, lots of damage. And we're going to have a big burst turn next. And we're going to kill. Yeah, this is a kill turn. So, I can keep stalling forever. But you guys seen enough. You guys seen enough. So, on a turn you actually kill, you Salvador Exalt to buff his crit rate. I could Red Stance, but that's unfair because I'm pretending you don't have Red Stance. So, boom. So, what do you do on a burst turn? Well, still the same. Every End of Suffering is now 70,000 damage. And it keeps scaling forever. Eventually, you're going to do 200,000 damage. And then 1,000,000 damage. And then 10 million damage. He just scales forever. And there's nothing they can do to stop you. Because we're taking 1500 damage. First option. Or you could have also middle option. The middle option is the big execute damage. Like, it's the big execute damage. But you need Crimson Furnace. So yeah, it's easiest comp. It got buffed. He's just a little bit faster now. You're not going to die playing Salvador. Jellet is faster, though. As you can see, Jellet only took five turns. And it could have been a bit faster if I were playing it seriously. But let's go next. You're not gonna face a boss that Salvador can't live. So Arachne. Let's get G-Ramona for the Key Flare. And fuck it, G-Doll. Eating all the heal eventually. That's the thing. He still scales. Ican Morris. Because it's based off Crimson Furnace generation, not his heal. His heal will reduce, but by the time it eats all the heal down, you will be doing 1,000,000 damage what's it called? End of Suffering. By the time it hits 50%, you will be doing 1,000,000 damage each End of Suffering. So the boss is probably dead by then. The boss is probably dead by the time it matters. The boss is dead by the time it matters. There's no boss in the game that has too much HP that Salvador can't outscale in the current point of the game. Let's just do Pollux right now. Pollux, Key Flare. Again. Key Flare. Again, this is not teams I recommend. I'm just doing it to make it a fair playing field for everyone here. Because I'm not going to put Caster here. Because then it'll be a Caster showcase, you know? Yeah. I am going to put double damage amp here, though. And might as well grab the Pollux Posse. Yeah. Double damage amp, Pollux Posse. Better Key Flare wheels. Key Flare. So I can rouse quick. So I'm going to go Pollux, Liz, and Daff. Pollux buff is the Sacred Heart bleed after his rouse. Yeah. Pollux buff just moves the effect. So I'm running the same team for the final 3 buff units of Ultra. Now the Pollux buff is not a buff, it's the same. What I mean by that is that they moved his plus 12 effect to his base kit, which is good. I'm going to do it without Caster, because it's unfair, because, you know, anyone can benefit from Caster. I don't recommend pulling on Pollux, but basically his rouse effect, this, is now his Sacred Heart first cast played. So now it inflicts bleed equal to 100% of damage dealt. That's all it does. This is just his buff here. So it is bleed 20,000. So this is what it does. Equal damage, equal bleed. Again, without Caster, it's not a lot. Just like Jenkins. But Jenkins is free. She's a standard unit. So you'd rather use that. So this is Whaler with double damage amp, but damage amp does not affect it. So let's go over to the next unit. It's pretty simple. The Liz buff is also pretty bad. So let's go over to Liz buff. Where is it? There it is. Next unit, same comp as Apollo, so I'm going to keep the comp the exact same. So, Liz. The Liz buff is also nice to play. It does not buff her damage. Her damage and poison unit is still pretty low. She's still like the worst DPS poison unit. Because I wouldn't recommend pulling her. You're fucking dumb as shit if you think she's good in any way compared to other poison units. Especially now that Miriam got buffed super hard. So, the Liz change is her Exalt temporary strength gain is increased by 100%. So, let's see. Yeah. Level 90, 107 temporary strength. Wait a minute. I think the Tulu, level 60, is more than this. Wait. Sorry, I'm gonna shit on her a bit more. This is a level 90 Liz, by the way. I think the Tulu, you must make fun of Tulu for being dog shit. I think my Tulu fucking does more. I think my Tulu does more. Let's remove this. Tulu, Pharaohs, don't care. Don't care. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in and check the number. I think the Tulu buff made it do more. Let's see. Dude! This is how dog shit she is! You literally have to be fucking retarded! You literally have to pre-valve a fucking tube! This is a level 60 Tulu! And I put no wheels on Pharaohs! 103! This is level 60 Tulu! And it gives tentacle damage! And it gives crit rate! I didn't even do anything! You saw it live! I didn't even do anything! Okay, let's go back. That was fun. That was a fun detour. But let's go back. I didn't even do anything. Okay, let's go back and go over the rest of the list. So that was her Exalt buff. Now she does 4 more temporary strength than a level 60 Tulu at level 90. Good job, Liz. Good job, Liz. And her other buff is her Eternal Flames can be triggered without leap. That is good. So it just makes her smoother. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't. When I say people who think Liz is good are retarded, this is what I mean. Oh. Okay. Eternal effectively triggered well. Oh. And by the way, the plus 12 rouse effect is triple triggered, so it's same as strength, so this is going to be from 900 to 940. Yeah. 952 now, actually. Oh my god. You saw in the 24 video a full comp. Okay, that's enough shitting on Liz. Let's go to the next unit. Let's go to the next unit. Okay. Get powered up? Yeah. Tulu got powered up and stuff too. That was a level 60 Tulu too. So, some kind of patch hits. I wonder what they fixed. What's the patch? What's the fucking patch? Time is it? Fuck. I got 8 minutes where I gotta go jump in my car. So I got 8 minutes to finish recording the last unit. 8 minutes. I can beat it. Honestly, my work does not care if I'm late because I do good work. But Daffodil, I think we can do Daffodil in 8 minutes. I think we can do Daffodil in 8 minutes. Base damage, Soul Forge. Yeah, we're gonna go in this wave. We knew Daffodil in 8 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna check the patch notes first before we're going, actually. What the fuck is the patch note? Completed. No. Translation. Freeze. Bug. Only boss battle. Bug issues. Hamlin. Okay, there's no balance changes. Okay. Still balance changes. Daffodil. Let's just change this up real quick. Sure. Let's just grab that. For free. Did they give it 4? I don't remember either. Let's go. So this is the last Awakener, I think. I think I went over all the units. If I missed one, it's probably because I don't have them. The Daffodil buff. Daffodil buff is probably nice. She's pretty good, but I don't think it's going to be as big as 24 buff. I think out of all the buffs, Chaos 24 is the biggest winner in this video. Chaos 24 is probably the biggest buff here. So, Daffodil. New effect, Skull Reaver base damage increased by 50%, calculated independently from the base damage boost given by kills. And the derived card is better. Oh, and this is now all enemies. That's good. Vuln to all enemies. That's good. So let's grab her Skull Reaver. Oh, it's actually really good. You think it's not good, but for very first turn, close to 4,000 base damage. Dude, this buff is very good on Daffodil. That's actually more than about the same as Pollux. I kept the team the exact same. It's roughly the equivalent of Pollux, and it scales infinitely. She's very good, and she actually gives utility, unlike Pollux. The buff, she did nothing changed about her strike, so we're not gonna care about this. So we need to get the kill. Fuck. So I don't have that. I forgot to do the thing. Well, actually, let's do this. Her rouse did not change, right? Yeah. This buff, I don't understand why they put in Ultra Turn, but I'm gonna do rouse Arachne. Why I'm gonna rouse Arachne so I can do this. Oh, it wasn't in the card. Fuck. Well, I'll just do it again. I thought I had the Skull Reaver, but I was mistaken. So, AoE, this, Skull Reaver, this. So, it's quite good, and we're gonna see what her Exalt is. Mostly her over Exalt. So, do this. Again, her fucking rouse. I don't know why they put Skull Reaver in Ultra Turn. Why not give it in hand? Because fucking Monchette is rouse. You give the cards in hand, and fucking all the other buffs. Why put the Skull Reaver in Ultra Turn? I don't understand that logic, to be honest. But who knows? The world God only knows. Great anime, by the way. The world God only knows. Great anime. I am, as kids say, based. And that's a new reference. So this is with weakness. Highest HP. And we're going to annihilate. Get this card. AoE. Heal up. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm waiting for the turn where I do the Overexalt. To check the new buffs to her base cards. So, let's do this. AoE. Do I have a result yet? Nope. I'll get it soon. Posse again. Here we go. Do they have Vuln? They have Vuln. Okay, is this buff? So it's not her. Remember, her over assault. You choose 3/3 cards. So 1000 Mirage with 0 cost gets a base damage boost. So this is 4000. Oh, this is very nice. So with Poison Daffodil, this is a big buff. And this is, instead of a 5x, this is a 6x. You would still never choose this unless you want pure damage in certain bosses. You either choose the poison or the counter, depending on which boss. And for this scenario, you want, like, the counter if you had enough things to live. But since, you know, we don't pick the counter, but it's a good buff. So only these 2 cards are buffed. The 0 cost and the 4 cost. So the 0 cost got buffed. Now we choose that. And we're just gonna kill the front mob. Yeah. Yeah, so you saw how much Poison Liz does, and that's Daffodil with just a little bit of strength. But we just do another Daffodil here. So that's 17,000 per. Oh, if it would have hit, if it would have gone through there, that would have been in 20 to 4,000 poison. So that's already more poison than Liz. This is a Whale Daffodil. And she scales better with strength. So the Daffodil buff is quite nice. Okay, I gotta go. See you guys next time.